MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers. It's the Fall Classic, Game 1 of the World Series. Next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2028 Detroit Tigers.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right.
3.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Gutierrez. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Miguel Gutierrez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Gutierrez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Gaylord Traxler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gaylord Traxler.
Here comes the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight.
Batting third, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's up.
Popped him up. Lyon is there. And that's the third out. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading up for the Tigers, the designated hitter, number 71.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Brett Phillips will bat next as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, when you're facing a top of the line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Miguel.
In now, Miguel Gomez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Grayson Greenier as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Grayson Greenier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit out towards second. Kramer moving to his right, and there's one down now. Now in the box, Sean Horn. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Horn.
First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Horn, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Looped out towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Angel Vilma. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Angel Vilma.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Hit on the ground out to short. Pena comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Leading off the inning, Miguel Gutierrez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gutierrez.
And he lays off there 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The first baseman, number 22, Gaylord Traxler.
Standing in now, Gaylord Traxler. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0.
Leading up for the Tigers, the designated hitter, number 71.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Gomez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Gomez.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Campanella is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. The Padres lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Grayson Greenier. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
We're moving through the ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Digging in, Sean Horn. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit out towards second. Kramer has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Stride Batting in, Angel Vielma.
Now
He's 0
batting,
for 1 after
shortstop,
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Vielma.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
Splitter, 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. Leading off the inning, Miguel Gutierrez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Gaylord Traxler. As he rips it on the ground to second. Kramer is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 2 and the Tigers nothing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aristides Aquino. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fouled away. Popped up. Back behind second. Kramer waits on it. One down. Ready once again, Brett Phillips. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
At the plate, Miguel Gomez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Grayson Greenier.
For the Tigers, the catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Greiner.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The left fielder,
into the box,
32.
Sean Horn. In the air now, out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Angel Vielma. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Kramer takes it in. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Friars win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Number 28 gets the W on the mound. Augustin Lerma pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation